Você está tomando magnésio à noite, mas
Are you
fica
taking
se perguntando
magnesium
se
at
está
night but
fazendo
wondering if you're
certo.
doing it right?
Ou talvez
Or
você
maybe
ouviu
you've heard about the
falar que
benefits but you're
benefícios
not sure when and
maravilhosos
how to
porque
take it
existe
for the
um
best
produto
sleep
como
results?
tomar para ter os
Well, you're in
mesmos
the right
resultados de
place
sono.
because today I'm going to
Então
walk you
você
through
está no lugar
everything you
certo.
need to know about
Hoje
taking
eu vou
magnesium
te
before
ensinar
bed.
tudo que você
By the end
precisa
of this
saber
video,
para
you'll
poder
know
tomar
exactly
magnésio
when to
durante
take
o
it,
dia
how much to take,
até o
what
final
to
desse
expect,
vídeo,
and
você
most
vai saber
importantly, how
exatamente
to avoid the
quando
common
tomar,
mistakes that
quando
could
tomar
actually
e
disrupt your
quando
sleep
esperar.
instead of
E o
improving
mais
it.
importante,
So let's
quando
dive right
cometer os
in.
erros
Hi
comuns
everyone,
que na
I'm
verdade podem
Letitia, and I'm here
atrapalhar
to
seu
share what
sono
I've
ao
learned
invés de
about
melhorar.
magnesium
Então
supplementation.
vamos
I'm
começar.
Brazilian, and here's
Bom,
something
pessoal,
interesting.
eu sou da
Brazil is
Suíça
actually one of
e
the
sou
world's largest
apaixonada
magnesium
por
reserves,
magnésio.
so we have a lot of research and knowledge about this mineral.
Eu sou
I've been
brasileira.
studying and
E essa
personally using
experiência
magnesium for
no
about
Brasil,
5 years
na
now,
verdade,
and
é uma das
honestly, it's
maiores
been a game
reservas de
changer for my
magnésio do
sleep
mundo.
quality and overall well
Então, a
being.
gente tem
Now,
muita
through
pesquisa,
my research and
conhecimento
personal
sobre esse mineral.
experience, I found that using a supplement with all 7 forms of magnesium gives me the complete benefits I'm
Cara,
looking for,
foi
rather
realmente
than
uma
just
das
focusing on one
mudadas assim
specific
da minha
type.
vida,
It's
na
just
minha
more
qualidade de
practical and
sono e
comprehensive.
no meu
If you're
bem-estar
curious about what I
geral.
use, I'll
Eu
leave
vou
the link in the
apresentar para
description
vocês
below.
algumas experiências
But first,
pessoais
let's talk
que eu
about why
descobri
timing
que
matters
faz
so
uma
much when it
diferença
comes to
para você
magnesium
ser
and sleep.
tomada de
See,
magnésio
your body
e
has
dar
this natural
benefícios
rhythm, right? And
completos
magnesium plays a crucial
mas eu vou
role in
explicar
supporting your
algumas
circadian
sobre cada
cycle
um
and preparing your body for rest.
específico.
The thing
É
is,
bem mais
most
prático
people
para
think they
você
can just pop a magnesium pill
saber
5 minutes before hitting the
sobre
pillow
cada
and
uso.
expect
Vou
magic to
deixar o link
happen.
na descrição
But
aqui
that's not
embaixo.
quite how it works.
Mas
Your
primeiro,
body needs time to
vamos falar
absorb and
sobre o
utilize the
tempo horário
magnesium, so
importa-tempo
timing is
quando você toma
everything.
magnésio
So,
e sono.
when exactly should you take
Olha só,
magnesium for
se você
sleep?
tem esse
The
ritmo
sweet spot is
natural
typically 30
e
minutes to 2
magnésio
hours
tem
before your
relação
intended
natural
bedtime.
em
This gives
apoiar
your
esse
body
sono
enough time to start
circadiano
absorbing the
e parar o
magnesium
sono
and begin that
Tudo isso é
relaxation
super bom.
process. Think of it like
Então,
dimming the
fazendo
lights in your house before going
reflexões,
to bed. You're
ache
gradually
que
preparing your
vale
system for sleep
simplesmente
mode.
tomar uma
Now,
cápsula
here's
por
where it gets
dia,
interesting. The
5
magnesium
minutos antes
dosage
de
for sleep
deitar,
can vary
e
quite a bit
espera
depending
que
on
a
the
mágica
person,
aconteça.
but most research suggests anywhere
Basicamente,
from 200 to 400
quando ele
milligrams
precisa
is
sempre
effective for
ter
sleep
absorvido e
support.
utilizar o
But here's the
magnésio.
thing,
Então,
and this is
trate
super
direitinho.
important.
Então,
You want to
quantas
start
semanas
low
você
and
vai
go
tomar o
slow.
magnésio
Maybe start
para
with
ter o
200
melhor
milligrams and
resultado
see
de
how your
sono?
body
O
responds.
ponto
Some
ideal
people are
é
more
uns
sensitive than
30
others, and
minutos
taking too much too
após
quickly can
antes do
actually
horário
cause some
de
digestive
dormir.
upset, which is
Cada
definitely not what you
suplemento
want
tem
when you're trying to get a
seus
good night's
efeitos para
sleep.
absorver esse
Let me share
magnésio
something from my
e
own
iniciar o
experience.
processo de
When I first started taking
relaxamento.
magnesium at night, I made the
Pense
mistake of
nisso
taking it
quando
right with
diminuir
dinner.
as luzes da
Big
sua
mistake.
casa antes de
I ended up
dormir.
feeling a bit
Você
too
está
relaxed during my
gravando
evening
para
activities,
o seu
and
sistema
it didn't really help with my
entrar
sleep
no
routine the
modo
way I
de
wanted it
bem-estar.
to. The best
Então,
time
para
to take
iniciar,
magnesium,
fique
at least in my
tranquilo.
experience and
Para
what the
usar
research
esse
shows,
magnésio para
is
sono,
after your evening meal has had
ele é
some time to
considerado
digest,
como um
but well
diurético.
before you're actually ready
Mas
to
a
sleep.
maioria das
This way,
pesquisas
you're supporting your
sugere
body's
algo
natural
entre
transition
2
into
a
rest
5
mode.
miligramas
Now,
é
let's talk
eficaz
about what
para
you can
ampliar o
actually
sono
expect when you
e
start
causar
taking
sono.
magnesium before
Isso
bed.
é super
First
importante.
off, don't
Você quer
expect
começar
immediate results
devagar
on night
e ir
one.
aumentando
Some
aos
people feel
poucos.
a difference within a few
Talvez comece
days,
com
but
200
for others,
miligramas
it
e
might take a
veja como
couple of
seu
weeks
corpo
of
responde.
consistent use to really
Algumas
notice the
pessoas são mais
benefits. What
sensíveis
you
que
might start
outras
noticing
e
is
tomar
that you
muitos
feel more
dias
naturally
pode, na
tired as
verdade,
bedtime
piorar o
approaches.
desconforto
Your
do seu
muscles feel
sono.
more relaxed, and you might
Definitivamente
find
não
it
é o que
easier
você
to
quer
quiet that
começar o dia
racing mind that
tentando
keeps you up at
alcançar.
night. Many people
Deixe-me
also
compartilhar
report that
algo
they
da
wake
minha
up
própria
feeling more
experiência.
refreshed,
Quando eu
even if they
comecei a
didn't
tomar
necessarily
magnésio,
sleep
à
longer.
noite,
But here's something
eu
important,
cometi o erro de
and I
tomar
wish someone had
bem
told me this
depois do
earlier.
jantar. Bem
Magnesium at
grande,
night side effects are
até
usually
me sentir um
mild,
pouco
but they can
relaxada,
happen. Some
bem
people
mais
might
durante as
experience some
atividades da
digestive changes,
meia-noite. Então
especially if they're
ajudou
taking too high a
provavelmente no
dose.
sono
And
dia.
occasionally, some people might
A
feel a bit
melhor
too
prática para
drowsy the
tomar
next morning
magnésio,
if they're taking it
pelo
too
menos na
late
minha
or taking
experiência,
too much.
pelo que eu
This is
estudei,
why I always
pelo
recommend
que as
keeping a little
pesquisas
sleep
mostram,
journal when you
é
start.
depois que a sua
Note when you
refeição
take
da
it,
noite
how much you
der um
take,
tempo de
how you
digerir
feel
com
before
mais
bed,
elementos
and
do
how you
seu
wake
ser.
up. This will help you
Normalmente
fine tune
ajuda
your
a dormir
routine.
melhor.
Now, you might be
Assim,
wondering,
você
should I
está
take
apoiando a
magnesium at
refeição
night
na
or
cama
morning? Well, for sleep support, nighttime is definitely the way to go. But here's the thing. If you're using magnesium for other benefits, like muscle recovery or stress support throughout the day, you might consider splitting your dose or taking different forms at different times. This is actually where something like the magnesium breakthrough from Bioptimizers becomes really handy. It contains all 7 forms of magnesium, so you get comprehensive benefits. You can find both a one-time purchase link and a subscribe and save option in the description if you want the convenience of having it delivered monthly at a better price. But look, whether you choose a single form of magnesium that targets sleep specifically, and I'm happy to recommend brands in the comments if you ask, or you prefer the convenience of getting all 7 forms in one product, the most important thing is consistency and finding what works for your body. Let me give you some practical tips for creating the perfect magnesium and sleep routine. About an hour before bed, take your magnesium with a small glass of water. Don't take it with a huge meal, but a little bit of food in your stomach can actually help with absorption and reduce any potential digestive sensitivity. Create a wind-down routine around it. Maybe that's when you start dimming the lights, put away the screens, do some light stretching, or read a book. You're basically creating a signal to your body that it's time to start preparing for sleep. And here's a pro tip that most people don't know. Magnesium works even better when you're also paying attention to other sleep hygiene practices. Keep your bedroom cool, avoid caffeine after 2 p.m., and try to go to bed at the same time each night. Magnesium is powerful, but it's not magic. It works best as part of a comprehensive approach to better sleep. One thing I get asked a lot is whether there are any interactions to be aware of. If you're taking any medications, especially heart medications or antibiotics, definitely check with your healthcare provider first. Magnesium can affect how some medications are absorbed, so timing might need to be adjusted. Also, if you have kidney issues, you want to be extra careful with magnesium supplementation and definitely work with a healthcare professional to determine the right approach for you. Before we wrap up, let me address some of the most common mistakes I see people making with magnesium before bed. First, taking too much too soon. Start with a lower dose and gradually increase if needed. Second, taking it too close to bedtime. Remember, your body needs time to process it. And third, not being consistent. Magnesium works best when taken regularly, not just occasionally when you're having trouble sleeping. Another mistake is expecting it to knock you out like a sleeping pill. That's not how magnesium works. It supports your body's natural sleep processes, but it's not going to override major sleep disruptors like stress, pain, or environmental factors. So here's your action plan. Start with 200 milligrams of magnesium about 1 to 2 hours before bed. Be consistent for at least 2 weeks. Pay attention to how you feel and adjust the timing or dosage as needed. And remember, this works best as part of a good overall sleep routine. If you found this helpful, please give this video a thumbs up and subscribe for more evidence-based health content. And definitely let me know in the comments. Have you tried taking magnesium for sleep? What was your experience like? I love hearing from you and answering your questions. Thanks for watching, and here's to better sleep with the right magnesium routine.